Good morning. This is Mike Houston with your Tuesday morning weather hazard briefing for southeast Idaho. Looking at the key points during this forecast time frame, we're expecting a continuation of isolated to scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening, and that will continue through Thursday. We are still expecting drier and warmer conditions to filter into the region as early as Friday and continue into the weekend. And then as we have a low pressure system working east through Canada, we may see some locally breezy winds here on Sunday and Monday, particularly down in the Snake River Plain. Looking at our weather risk outlook matrix of doom, you see a lot of scattered showers across the region through Thursday and then drier conditions filtering in Friday and Saturday. Looking at the satellite picture across the Pacific Northwest this morning, we do have a low pressure system here centered just west of Boise. You can see the circulation here in the clouds. Responsible for what we saw yesterday, which was scattered thunderstorm activity across the region. We'll see more of that today. Looking at our forecast charts for this morning, they do indeed indicate that low pressure system here across the Pacific Northwest that's been lingering across the area. And we are expecting a continuation of precipitation in the afternoon. Here we are looking at the probability of precipitation, generally in the 50 to 70% range here across the Central Mountains. So a good chance of thunderstorm activity here today. And then as you get into the Snake River Plain where things are a little drier, the chances fall off. Looking at high temperatures today, generally running in the 70s throughout the Snake River Plain, mid-60s to lower 70s in the Central Mountains and Southeast Highlands. As we jump ahead to Friday, we see that low pressure system now working east of the divide through Wyoming as a low pressure system begins to advance towards western Canada. That'll bring us drier conditions into the region. And what we're looking at here is dry conditions across the western two-thirds of southeast Idaho. And then looks like maybe a slight chance of seeing something developing along the Montana and Wyoming divide here in the afternoon and evening on Friday. High temperatures on Friday, we can see a warming trend beginning here with highs generally running in the 80s throughout the Snake River Plain and eastern Magic Valley, and mid-70s to lower 80s in the Central Mountains and Southeast Highlands. That storm system that was approaching the western Canadian coast here on Sunday now is working east through Canada over the top of this ridge. So we should see dry conditions. Might see something on the southern periphery of this up along the Montana border in terms of thunderstorm activity. We'll have to continue to watch for that. But certainly the pattern is intensifying here, at least to support breezy conditions within the Snake River Plain here on Sunday and Monday. Looking at the chance of precipitation, I don't even know if it's hardly mentionable here along the Montana and Wyoming divide, 10% or less generally. Temperatures on Sunday, looks like we probably will be peaking about this time. Highs in the mid-80s to lower 90s here in the Snake River Plain and eastern Magic Valley, so getting warm out there, folks. And then looking up into the Central Mountains, generally in the 80s, and similar readings here across the Southeast Highlands. And here's the wind gusts I was talking about here, at least for Sunday. Probably see something similar for Monday with wind gusts here across the Snake River Plain and portions of the eastern Magic Valley. Generally in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range for wind gusts. And like I said, we'll probably see some similar readings on Monday. Okay, to wrap this up, isolated to scattered thunderstorms will continue in the afternoon through Thursday. And then we're looking for drier and warmer conditions to begin filtering into the region starting Friday and continuing into the weekend. By the time we get out to Sunday and Monday, we have a low-pressure system working east through Canada. It probably will bring us some breezy conditions here within the Snake River Plain and the eastern Magic Valley, and possibly some thunderstorm activity up along the Montana divide. That's all I had for you here this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can reach out to us on any of these avenues here on the screen. We'd be happy to talk to you. Good morning.